Hey bee, how you doing? Alright, let's breed you guys up. More bees! Yay! Hey everybody, I'm Emp, and this is my honey farm. Or at least a temporary version of it anyways. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a building for these bees eventually, cause they die really easily. But I need this honeycomb for the build that we are doing today. Today, we are going to be building down in the village over there. Oh yeah, before we get down there, I just want to point out that I made a lot of changes to the front of this house. I hope it looks a lot better now. I added a little pond and I made it way overgrown everywhere. And I got some ferns now. And also, wheat in a boat. Comment if you know what that's from. You should know what it's from. Leap. Okay, we're in the village. This place has gotten a lot more populated since the last episode. I gave him a stack of bread and now there's like a ton of villagers everywhere. Okay, so this is where the build is gonna go today. Have you guessed what it is yet? Maybe? Let's see if you can guess it later. So I got this honeycomb because I need to wax some copper. And I'm almost done, but I need one more material before we can start the build that requires us to take on the ocean temple. We have to go there and get some prismarine, so we'll do that later in today's episode. But first we gotta make a building for those bees so they stay safe, and wax these copper trapdoors. Wait, copper trapdoors you say, Emp? But those aren't in the game yet, right? I thought you were in 1.20. Well, it's time I tell you, I've updated the world. Now, first night is in 1.21, everybody. Which sadly means that my raid farm no worky anymore. But I have a chest right here full of all the new 1.21 things. This is an ominous bottle. And it looks pretty ominous to me if you ask me. And what it does is it gives you bad omen, 5 in this case, for a certain amount of time. And then once you drink the bottle, you can go into a village and start a raid. Now I think the raid might still be going at the raid farm over there, but otherwise the raid farm's kind of broken. Do you guys know what's so good about the free cam mod I've got installed here? It's that you can take a look from this magnificent build from all the way back here by this sheep pen. You can see how the fog affects it and what it looks like with the clouds above it. I think we did a really good job with the shadows here and the greenery going down the sides. And speaking of this sheep pen, I built it in between episodes to get emeralds from the wool and trade it with the villagers because I needed mending for my gear. And I built a bridge to get over to it. Built it out of diorite with a gradient. And I left the cobbly broken bits of the bridge because nobody's been here to pick it up because it's abandoned. So we're done with the front portion of the build. Yeah, we still got the other 3 sides of it. Oh, scaffolding. Gimme that. Yeah, we need to do the rest of the build, and then maybe a little piece jutting out that way, as well as the interior. So we've got a whole lot of work to do. We better get started soon. It's off center. I just did the bare bones of the build. It's off structure. Or off center. Let me show you what I mean. So, you see how it juts out and back in at some points? So, it goes 3, 2, these are what it's supposed to be, 5. I made this part big on purpose. So, 5, 2, and then this one is 4. It's not straight. This is supposed to be 3 and 3, but it's 3 and 4. The back, which I did do, the back is normal for the most part it's normal, but the same side is different. It's supposed to be 3 and 3. It's 3 and 4. But anyways, I added this light patch here, definitely not because I ran out of blocks, but it makes it look good. And if I add like a copper bulb like strip right here, I bet it'll make it look even better. So I got detailing to do on the sides and the back of it, and man, I really like the way that this copper bulb area lights up the rest of the build. If we free cam up here, we can see that it's kind of really shadowy underneath its ledge here. And these two blocks, the stairs and the barrels, even though they're flat against there, it makes it look from a far distance away. It makes it pop. I don't know why, but it works. Now the bees have come over and seen their new home for a little bit, and they went up to the top here. Yeah. So they came up here and saw that it wasn't done on the inside and that there's no roof, and then they just kind of flew away back to their hives. Don't worry guys, I'll get you a home soon. So a little bit of an update for you guys, or a lot of bit of an update. I finished the bare bones non-textured part of the main chamber here, where the bees are going to be stored. but I don't like the way it looks with all of this spruce and everything, so I came up with a gradient idea. You got your acacia oak going into terracotta and then diorite, and then it basically shifts all the way down in hue and saturation to some spruce wood over here. So I'm going to figure out the best way to splash this onto the build over here, and maybe some parts of the roof could be this white or off-white in the bone block case, the off-white texture for the roof. I don't know, we'll see though. So let's change this and make it look pretty. The build is done! Yes, the build is done. I finished it, and as soon as I replace all this dirt, we're gonna go have a look at it. And there we go. Okay, chuck that away, and let's go far away so we can get a close-up look from it as we're walking in. That didn't sound right. Okay, from the bridge, we start walking this way. Hi, sheepies and the cows. Okay, let's walk this way. Along the path, you see all this shrubbery and stuff, and then boom, there it is, on the horizon. And I'm gonna have to make a bridge eventually going from this side to that side of the island or whatever, but for now, we leap into the water. To the other side where we climb the tree, not the tree, the hill, and we get to see this glorious, glorious build that we have built. Ah, yes, honey. That's what it is, and that's what it makes. So I think this texture on the side turned out pretty well. I don't know about the top stuff though, it looks kinda weird. But I like the white aspect of it, like the two colors clash in a good way. And I added this honey stream going down the side, you know, kinda cartoony. And yeah, the outside is pretty good. Let's look over here. Let's come and walk. Now I didn't have time to like do the terraforming and stuff on the edges, and this I'll talk about that in a bit. But I added some windows here, 2 windows. You can't see from right here, but if you go back a ways you can see it. And this back porch area is still not done. So let's take a look inside. Ooh, you can see the bees working. Hey bee. And we walk inside, and you get the tiny room effect, and then you get immersed in the beehive working area. Let's come back here and look at this. You can see I did some good work on the archways, the rafters, or whatever you want to call them, and I really like the way I placed these flowers and beehives down. Oop, they're full. Gotta harvest. So I really like the way I placed these down, and it just creates like a row of beehives. And then up here, this is the main storage area. Let's walk up these steps. They're decayed, and you come in here, and there's a bunch of floating wax candles everywhere. And like a plant, like one of the flowers got a little bit too big, and it turned into a plant, like mutated or something. I don't know. Over here you got some storage units, cubbies to put stuff in. You gotta imagine this is like a honey flower and stuff. And then, you know, you put your honey and honeycomb in there. And then, you know, I just really like this drizzling down effect I made. And a workbench over here. Come on, get in the bed. Man, it's morning time. Okay, what did I leave off on? Yeah, this workbench here where you can tinker, make some honey candles. And over here is the same stuff, basically, just a bunch of... Ooh, there's stuff in there I gotta empty. Yeah, that's where I put my building blocks. But let's go up this copper ladder to the top here. And I like this guard railing I used. It's got iron bars, fences, and candles. And you can look out and see what is going to be my kingdom a la Imp. Yes, there's gonna be buildings everywhere as far as the eye can see eventually, but for now it's just the two and the one we're gonna build later in the episode. So I really like the walkway I created here. And the chandelier, man, this is a big chandelier. And, you know, everything about this build is uneven. Like, look, the middle of these stairs doesn't line up with the middle of that. And the middle of that does line up with that, but it does not line up with the anything else. There's 3 on this side, 2 on that side. None of it matches. None of it. We saw this area. Ooh, let's look at this. You can kind of see, if you jump, you can see the top of the rafters. And it's got a little bit of detail. Now, to the basement. There's nothing to see down here in the basement. I didn't have time to finish it. But you can see there's these arches that just go in and create a lot of detail. If you were to have just flat walls, it wouldn't look as good. But these arches create like a diamond pattern in the ceiling, which I really like. And there's some torches up here. Let's see if you can see it. Yep, right there. Do you see it? These torches create an effect of like light from above shining down. Oh yeah, and on these staircases on the way up or down, you can see outside into the world. Let's go into fly cam here. You can see me. There's Imp right there. Okay, there's one last room and it's behind these stairs. But how do we get to it? This closet right here. Hello, bee. And hiya. You gotta be fast because these bees like to climb up. And if I turn around, you'll see the main industrial part of it. This isn't supposed to be decorated or anything. It's just so we can get loads and loads of honey and honeycomb. So I got 3 rows of, what is it? 3 rows of 6 beehives. So that's 18 beehives total. So that's gonna get me a lot of honey if I ever need it. I already got a bunch while I was working on this farm. And let's come out here. So that was the honey hive bee farm. The honey building. Now we gotta go and work on getting prismarine from the ocean monument. And if we want to take on, ouch, hey, whoa, that's a big zoom. Zoom. Let's lower that down. As I was saying, if we want to take on the ocean monument over there, I can't see it. We're gonna have to, whoa, that's a lot of cows. We're gonna have to take a bunch of milk to get rid of the mining effect. Actually, I might just take one of you guys with me so I can come back and get more milk. Yeah, let's do that. Where are my leads at? Here they are. Okay, let's take 2 of them and a boat. Right there, boat. Okay. Hey cows, which one of you wants to go with me and definitely not die? Which one of you bravely volunteers yourself? Ah, you, yes, come with me. I promise you, no harm will come to you. Hey! Come on. This way, Mr. Cow. And he's over. Okay. Cow, you stay right there. Okay, now the real trick is gonna be getting you over to the ocean monument. Cow, how do you think we should do it? Ah, I have the idea. Okay, Cow, you come this way. I have the perfect solution. We F3B to get hitbox, and we break this and hold this. Now he'll follow me wherever I go. Follow me to your doom. I mean, your savior. Yes. He's gonna come down the cliff and into the boat. Right here, Cow. Right here. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I promise. There we go. And the lead broke on its own accord. Okay, let's wheel you around to the other side of the mainland. I see the cow is already spying out his next resting spot. Let's see, what else do we need, Imp? While we're down there, we have to grab at least a stack of prismarine and half a stack of dark prismarine. That's gonna be hard. But this armor all has protection 4 on it, so I don't know, it could go either way. Let's see, anything at all that we might need. Blocks, building blocks, yes, of course. And we have dirt. Dirt will do just fine. Okay, Cow, I think it's time that we head off. I leap. Hey cow, this is my boat, not yours. You can't drive it. Ooh, that honey farm does look good from a ways away. Okay, we're gonna pull up a little bit closer and then set up station. Don't be side-eyeing me like that. I had to do this, otherwise I'd be mining fatigued all the way through this thing. Oh, I forgot, there's mushroom islands over there. That'll be useful. They're already spawning. Look at them, cow. Okay, where set up? Where do we set up? Right here is good enough. Ah, cow, let me out. Set our spawn, and we need more food. Cow, you coming back this way. Bye, Ocean Monument. Yep, we're done here. No, we're not. We got a lot of prismarine to collect. Ooh, now we get to see the returning view of it. Yeah, this area is gonna look good when it has buildings all along the shoreline. Ooh, dolphin, give me dolphin, Grace. Yes, please. I'm zooming. We're gonna get back to the house in no time. Boop, here we are. Chest, I need your finest food you have to offer. Let's take this and this. Why not? Golden apple time. I'm ready for you this time, guardians. Milk on hand, and we are good to go. No doors, but that should be fine. I've got water buckets to keep me safe. Don't mind me, just grabbing some blocks here. You don't, no, you don't have to worry about me, guys. I'm just minding my own business. Oh, hello. Hi. You get attacked. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, that's a lot of guys. The gold! I found the gold room, everybody. 8 blocks of gold, all for me. And we drink this. Because he just mining fatigued us. That couldn't have been a better timing. And we got our air back. Oh, the noise is so loud. And we have all of our air. Hey, watch it. This could use some sharpness on it. Hey, watch it. You know, it might not be a bad idea to make a guardian farm out of this eventually. But for now, I'm just getting onslaughted. Look at all you guys. Hey, come here. I got something to tell you. And you did. Okay, we need a lot more. Over half a stack. Now we just need a lot of the prismarine. Aw, man. Oh, there you are. Hello, mighty sir. And X. Can I ask you a question, Elder Guardian? My question to you is, why are you so easy to defeat? I was not able to find the sponge room so far, but that's okay. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. There's more of them? Alright, I'm leaving. Haha, you fools, I'm safe. And it's dark outside. Ooh, there's some more over there. Cow? I'm gonna go get it. He was shaking his head. No, Imp, don't be stupid. Ah, it's only 5 more blocks. Aw, man. Hey, cow, I need your assistance. Ah, that wasn't too bad, was it? We got all of these goodies. And Imp made it out alive with a guardian head. I'm a cyclops. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, enough farting around, Imp. You gotta get to building the boat. Yes, we are building a boat today. That's what we are doing. Other than taking a month to build a honey farm. And mine. Yes, everybody, you heard it right. Imp over here is building a boat. The boat is going to go on the edge of the village. Hey, Cow, you did good. Yep, he agrees with me. Alright, Cow, you are coming with me. Hiya. And shebang. I did not think about that. Cow, can you withstand a fall? We'll figure it out. Come on. Ooh. Not dead. What a trooper. Ah, yes. Now you go tell your buddies about all the wonderful times you had out on the sea with Imp. And remember, you were not stuck in a boat the whole time. It's done. Yep, boat's done, everybody. Let's go take a look at it, shall we? Alright, let's start back here on the path and walk towards it. Ooh, you can already see the masts above it. Walking down the hill over here, you get a little bit of glimpse from it, like a bit of viewpoints. I think I want to have a lot of trees in here, maybe like a mini forest eventually, so we get like even better of a path past the wheat field. And we jump down here, and hello, horsey. And here it is. The boat is done. Oh yeah, it looks great from down here. It's majestic and big and everything. So these lamps and copper bulbs are on and off. They're supposed to be like windows of some sort. Like back here, it kind of looks like a window, especially from further away. And let's go into fly cam. Hello, me. Yeah, if we step back, this ship looks amazing. So let's take a look up here and see what the view up here is like. This is the main deck. There's not a bunch of detail up here. I might add a couple chests and like some TNT and stuff, but that might be too dangerous. Captain's quarters in there. Up here is the ship's helm. Down here is just the end. So it's got a pretty good viewpoint, the ship does. Let's go into the captain's quarters, shall we? Hi-ya! So, this is where he sleeps. He's got some lights and a blaze head from all the adventures that the captain's been going on. Golden apple, pirate flag. And there's barrels underneath these stairs, but you can't really get to them. There might be like 1 pixel that you can get to, but other than that, nothing. And this is going to be a map wall of the great beyond, the wilderness out there. But for now, we haven't charted any of it, so it's just a blank wall. Let's close that and go up to the top here. The ship's helm, I made it out of a grindstone and a lectern. So you can just like climb up here and you can't really see but past it. Yeah, so that's fun. And these acacia trapdoors and blocks and everything really make it look like, it makes it pop, like a pop of color. And these masts are pretty basic, but they look really good. Now, the main part is under here. All the beds, this is where the crew will sleep. And there's a bunch of barrels for storing items. And you might be asking, why are there so many beds here? It's because this ship, I've decided, is going to be a villager breeder if we can get the villagers in there in the first place. So we're going to take a few villagers that don't have jobs and plop them in there. And then eventually, after a couple episodes, we're going to have like an entire crew of villagers. Ooh, there's one right there. Do you see it? Do you see him? Right there. Don't fall. Don't jump. So that is the ship, everybody. And, you know, I detailed the deck here to have like algae or something growing on the deck of it. Like it's an old ship, kind of. It's supposed to be an old ship, and the person who built it and sailed it has docked here and been here for a while. That's like the lore behind it, I guess. So there you have it, folks. That is the ship. I don't know what we'll call it for now, but for now it's just going to be a ship, I guess. And about those villagers, I'll add them into the ship in between episodes, I'm pretty sure. And I'll give them some food so they can start breeding. Man, this ship looks great. Good job, me. And sadly, that is all the time I have for today's episode, everybody. But in next episode, we will be taking on 1.21. Yeah, it's gonna be packed load full of exploring the trial chambers, trying to get all the new items, and maybe even a building that might or might not go over there. That's why I left that blank piece over there. Let's just fly cam over there. So you can see this is a cliff face. I left it there, not detailing the edge of this, because there's going to be a building right here. So I'll decide what that building is, but for now, thanks for watching the video. It might have been a shorter one, or it might not have been, I don't really know. But either way, ooh, it's getting dark out. Better hurry! Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!